Hi, I'm Marvel Miles. I make games. There's this one game I've been making called Sundown. It's a survival game on an alien planet cloaked in darkness, and I haven't posted about it in a few weeks. Oh. Anyways, I've been doing a little work on it. Alright, so let's get into what I've actually been doing and what I will be doing. Okay, so first off, this guy in this screen moving around, that's the main character model. I thought it'd be fun if I used a little avatar in these videos. And as you might be able to tell, I have switched the style of the game. Before, where I was aiming for like a realistic style and missing by a mile, I'm now going for a low poly pixel art style that is much easier to make for me and much more fun too as well. And I do think with some changes, the style can fit the game well too. Okay, but what have I actually been doing? Well, I've been learning. I've been learning Blender, I've been learning ZBrush, and I've been learning Substance Painter, among with some other smaller programs. Here's some cool stuff I made while learning those tools. So only recently have I been making those models I showcased at the beginning of the video. Most of my time has been spent playing around with these tools and figuring out how to best use them. I'm really happy to be at a point where I think I can make any model for the game if I just put in a couple hours of work. That's a big step up for me. Okay, but along with learning these tools and making a bunch of models, I have made progress on the actual game. I created the building system, implemented the first-person model with animations from Mixamo, finished the functionality of the cable deployer. It's a big wire that you ride up to your base and down to the surface. And speaking of the surface, I made a map. I used a program called Gaia to create the topography and import it into Unreal. Obviously the map is not done, but it is a start. For the materials, I took textures from the Unreal Engine Megascans library, made some color tweaks, and used some code to pixelate them to whatever resolution I want. And for the weather, I used a great add-on called Ultra Dynamic Sky. It's also how I added the planets in the background and the wonderful looking clouds. I've also experimented with using tessellation to make the surface look more dense. I'm not sure how it's looking though, we'll see. There's resource spawning too. I create actors I call resource shells, which contain an array where I just put in what resources can spawn in that shell, such as gold and silver, and it'll randomly spawn either gold or silver. Then when you pick up a resource from that shell, there'll be a cooldown and it'll spawn another random resource from that array. And the most recent thing I've been working on is adding aliens. I've been rigging and animating my alien models and creating what's called behavior trees to decide what the aliens will do under different conditions. And I'm doing it in a very modular way. As you can see here, I have a sub-behavior tree for hiding. So for a given alien behavior tree, I can plug that in wherever I want to. So I can have an alien hide when they see you, after they attack you, if you get too close, etc. I haven't added any aliens yet, but here's a robot guy for demonstration. Notice that when it gets near, my health bar depletes. That's it damaging me. And the other bar, by the way, is the energy bar. When you're under the clouds, it depletes and it replenishes when you're above them. I've also worked on the design of the game. I noticed a couple flaws in the gameplay loop, which would have left some features unnecessary, and areas where I could allow for more creativity. If you would like to read the design document for the game, I have it linked in the description of the video. And to be honest, a good chunk of the past couple months has been spent on other projects. I mean, if you look at this channel, it's almost entirely dedicated to my other game right now, Ben 10 Alienverse, but I don't know, I think that's okay. At first, I wanted to get to the finish line with this game as fast as I could, but I think I'm just going to work on it when I can, post about when I can, and I think it's going to be fun. So you've heard about what I've done, but what about what I'm going to do? My goal now is to develop a vertical slice. A V-slice is basically just a small part of a game that has been fully fleshed out so that you can show what the rest of the game will look like. For this game, the easiest vertical slice to make will be the beginning of the game, so it will include the starting biome, some objectives, stuff like that. But where will you be able to see progress on the game? Starting this week, I'm going to be posting time-lapse videos of the models I've already made, and I'm also going to continue to release devlogs whenever I got something cool to show off, and maybe even start streaming myself working on the game. That'd give me some encouragement to work on it. I haven't posted in a while because I felt bad for not making more progress, but you know, I think if I kept that mindset, I would never share anything about the game again. So from now on, I'm just going to share whatever progress I've made, and hopefully the people watching these, you guys, can get something out of them. Anyways, that's been the devlog. There will be more. Love you guys. Bye.
much.